Huh, package. Retro Fighters. They didn't. All right, well, I guess I gotta open these. Let's get in here. Ooh, I better be careful. But why is there so much tape? Is it what I think it is? Oh my, so much tape. Oh. Shit. We're gonna have to talk about these. Guys, I am honestly speechless right now. I cannot believe that Retro Fighters has actually sent me every single color of the new translucent colors of the Brawler that they just released. I believe the pre-orders are up still. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I'll leave it in the comments. But they have sent me every single color. So we have orange, jungle green, grape, looks like watermelon and blue. So we're gonna take a closer look at these guys right now. We're also gonna plug them in, check them out, and see if any of the new controllers have any new updates to them or if they feel any different. So let's do that right now. Before we go unboxing these, I do want to point out that the packaging is really, really nice. They did a very good job with like the drop shadow on the back here. The font is really nice. The box looks really, really cool. They got a lot of different things about all of the details about the controller. Everything from, you know, featuring an ergonomic and comfortable two-handle design, ergonomic placement of the B and A buttons. They go into a few details of why this controller is awesome. And in all honesty, when it comes to a 64 controller, you could either go out and try to spend close to $100 on this Hori controller. Let's get that out of there. But you could get this if you go over to castlemaniagames.com, put your pre-order in, or check out Retro Fighters' website themselves. Me personally, you know, I just support small business. Go out there and check out castlemaniagames.com. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. So they did send them to me for free, but they didn't ask me to, you get the point. You know what I mean. So we are going to start and open the jungle green controller. I don't know if they are calling this jungle green. I'm sure they have to change the name of it to their own color just because of trademark issues or something like that with Nintendo. But this pretty much is the same color as the jungle green console. And I will show you guys that in 1 second. But once you open it, it does come in this nice little plastic case. Keep it nice and tight inside the box so it's not moving around. It is in there pretty good. Let's bend this out of here. I don't want to break it. All right, so man, that is nice. So take a close look at that. It is super, super cool. So you got your memory card and rumble pack slot. I am going to check and see if they did anything in terms of trying to fix the Pokemon transfer pack issue. The triggers seem to be a little bit nicer on this controller. I don't know if they changed anything with that, but they seem to be a little bit tighter. But then again, it's been a while since I've been playing 64, so it might just be all in my head. So let's take a look at this. Let's put it in and let's check out some games. So I'm going to check out some gameplay real quick. I'm going to play some Super Smash Brothers. I'm not going to go into a deep like gameplay behind me and everything like that. I don't have my setup all ready for that right now. So I am just going to play on the little CRT that I have set up at the moment, especially because I want to check out the response time as well. So the cable length is actually pretty long. I want to say this is about 10 foot away from my console. So if you're worried about it being too far, your console being too far and the cable being too short, that's not going to be the case. This is a 10-foot cable. I'm fairly certain of it. So let's get right into some gameplay and check it out and see what this response time is like. Right on the menu, it seems very on point already. So I am fairly confident that this is going to be a great controller to play with your 64 copy of Smash. Let's go into one-player game, and let's go Mario. Just keep it simple. I don't even know how to start the game anymore. All right, let's go. Hopefully you guys can see this. In terms of response, not much latency here at all, if any. It is extremely on point. I am feeling pretty confident with this guy here. And yeah. Nice. Definitely giving Link the work right now. And boom. That's good enough for me to check it out. I'm gonna go into some more deeper gameplay on a live stream here in the future, so definitely make sure to tune in for that. But on first impressions, the controller is extremely responsive, especially for something like Smash Brothers. So if you're worried about something like that, the grooves in the thumbstick there are really nice. So if you're looking to get certain points, this can't I can't say it enough, man. These controllers are absolutely fantastic. Now I want to go in and check out and see if they did anything about the transfer pack situation with like Pokemon Stadium. So let's go over and check that out real quick. All right, so when it comes to the transfer pack, it does not fit inside of the controller. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does not go in. That's totally okay, because if you have this controller, you probably bought it as a second controller, and that means you probably have another controller lying around. If you have an original controller that is compatible with the transfer pack, you can plug this into the other controller, put that into controller port number 2, and you can use it exactly the same way that you would if it was in your controller as well. So it's not that important. You know, I would like to have it just plug right into this controller, but it's not the end of the world. It's in all honesty, that is a small detail for all of the pluses of this controller and the benefits that this has to offer. So worrying about this for 1 or 2 games, not the end of the world for me. If you are a big Pokemon fan, just do like I said, put a second controller into the number 2 slot, or if you're playing against someone else, you can put it in player 1 Brawler controller, player 2 put a transfer pack into that controller, and you can plug that in and use it with the controller that you're using. And if you're fighting another person in Pokemon, they can actually put their controller slot into player number 3, and then put their transfer pack into slot number 4. It's 2019. I don't think anybody's really doing that, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if you happen to be one of those people that are doing that, that is the quick fix for that situation. So make sure to keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to the Rumble pack, totally fine. Fits in, doesn't jiggle, feels nice and tight, so we're all set with that. So Rumble pack does work. I have Star Fox in right here. I am going in and trying to damage my ship. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's totally working. This is my method of letting you know that it's working. You can hear it rumbling. But yeah, Rumble packs, totally no problem. Definitely work with the Brawler controller. So now we're gonna check out and see if controller pack memory cards are compatible. They definitely fit in really snugly. So just like the Rumble pack, definitely fits in there, absolutely no issues there. So let's boot up Diddy Kong Racing and let's see if we can bring up any ghost files or see if there's anything on this memory card. I don't remember if I have used a memory card in a very long time. There's not many games that really require a memory card, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But let's check it out and see if we can bring up any ghost data or anything like that. So as you guys can see right here, I don't know if you can get a good look at it, but you can bring up your controller pack data by using this controller. It looks like Shadow Man, Fighter Destiny, A Bug's Life, Toy Story, all that stuff is showing up. So if you ever had a reason to use a controller pack memory card, they do work. So that is some helpful information there if you happen to need it. All right, so before we end this video, I do want to give you a little quick look at each color outside of the box. So this is a closer look at the purple controller. I will say that it is a little bit different than the grape console. So it's sort of in the middle between the atomic purple and the grape, as you can see here. It is a fantastic color. So if you're looking to get this and you're thinking that it's going to be grape to match your console, don't be disappointed. It's actually a really nice color, but it's not going to match your grape console. It is more along the lines of the atomic purple than it is the grape. Here is a quick look at the, I don't know if I would call it pink. I would say, yeah, it's more along the lines of the watermelon color console. This one definitely, I feel like if I had one here, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty close matchup to the watermelon color. So if you're looking to get this one's really nice. Here is a close-up of the blue. As you can see, it's pretty close to the blue console that Nintendo put out with the Funtastic colors as well. So there is a good shot of that. And here is a close-up of the orange. Now, I am gonna be honest, I'm not usually a big fan of orange, but this controller is really, really cool. I love this neon orange. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not a really big orange guy, but this one looks amazing. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those are my thoughts and impressions on the brand new Brawler 64 controllers. Obviously, I've done another video on this where I checked out the original color, like the Nintendo 64 light gray color. Very, very nice controllers. The controller feels great. The analog stick is absolutely amazing. If you want to check out another video that I did on the Brawler 64 controller, very similar to this one, we really just kind of checked out the new colors and see if they updated anything. So if you want to check out that video as well, you will see it at the end screen of this video. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later.